What up? It's a boy Shy G Njayimana umthimkhulu ngelengelo siphutshwana indlebe enhle zombini. Yeah, can't believe we just passed the Christmas, bro. And the Christmas for this year, it was so flipping different, dog. It was so flipping different, and it's actually not as nicer as the previous Christmases over the years. And that's one plan years. The person is so grown up or what is it? But there was just something so different about this one for this year, and I spent my indoors, like just indoors the whole fucking day. I was sleeping yesterday and just watched the Sandman. That was it. Nothing interesting. But I would say, what I can say is that, like, I definitely had time to rest. I definitely had time to rest. It's just the fact that this year, I feel, I feel bent out, dog. Like, I feel bent out. It's like I worked a lot, bro. I worked a lot. There's a lot of work I've put in for this year, which is not out yet, which nobody have heard yet. Like, I've did how many projects I've did. There are projects which are gonna come out, and there are projects which I already know. Which one of this one, it's not coming out. I already know which there are some projects like. That's just the thing, like which I usually heard from Atlantic uh from the songs, bro. And it's so crazy now that the shit like I used to listen to from other songs is the shit which is happening to me right now, because there are some dope songs, there are some hits which I've produced and which I have been part of during this year, which I hoped that they will be out there, but pss, things are just the way they are, so the songs are not gonna be coming out, and they're just gonna be there as a sort of a memory for all the negative and positive shit which happened this year. And there's been a lot of it, bro. Like 2023 has been a hectic, dog. It has been hectic. It's been a hectic year. So like uh but other than that, like I'm actually grateful with I've made it this far, and I've managed to survive to all the challenges which I have faced, and I got back on my feet, dog. I got back on my feet because it wasn't easy. No, it wasn't easy. Like seriously, it was not easy at all. Like there have been times where I felt like, yo, you know what? Now this is the last straw, bro. Like I feel like I should just leave Joburg and go home, but things were hard, dog, up to the point that I didn't even have money to go home. Like I didn't even have money to go home. Like I resigned my job and shit was real, bruh. It was real. A nigga used to go 3 to 5 days without eating food, bruh. Like the way it was so bad. And I collapsed. I collapsed for a couple of times during that time. Like the way I learned to like when they say ukuthi indlala ibangulaga, like they're not lying, bro. Like hunger really uh it's really part of anger. If I'm putting it in the right way, like yalibanga, you know, like indlala of it. Like seriously, imagine like you have stresses, like, and you have everybody in the room looking up to you, ukuthi the decisions that you are made, like they're looking up to you for the fact that whatever you say goes. And on your side, the stresses you have, you're thinking, which, yay, shit, I've resigned my job. I have no form or any other source of income. At home, they don't know that I've resigned at work, and they need that money which I've left there. And for me, yes, I would have continued to work, but it did not feel good at all to work there anymore. Like, after the point that even the way I left, almost collapsed even at work. It was crazy, bro. It was crazy, the way. So, like, you just chose to sit down, create music, bro, and it was a lot of music that I produced for this year, bro. Like, I don't know, probably close to 100 songs or more than 100 songs, which I am part of, which I've produced in 2023. It's a lot, bro. It's a lot. It's a whole catalog. And the fucked up part is that most of those songs they're still waiting for me to be finished, and that's a lot of work for me now as an individual. The one, and I believe Gucci. That's the thing which have put me in the position in the wheel right now, because they want to go like, bruh, I've burnt out in a way. Like, yes, like there have been times where I've experienced the producer's block, and the writer's block, all that shit. But now, bruh, shit is serious. Like, yazi, to get to a point where you feel like, okay, like I love music and I'm passionate about music. I love creating and all this stuff. But you get to a point where you feel like, you know what? I don't want nothing to do with this shit now, because, like, to be honest, like, uh, whenever I try to create music now, like I already know what's the outcome gonna be. Like, I already know that, okay, this song is gonna sound like this, or how can I put it, like, or I mean that rush of wanting to know what's gonna be the final product like, and all that shit. Like, that's what I mostly focus on, and for me, 15 minutes is too long when I'm making a beat now. It's too long. So within 5 to 10 minutes, like, I need to know which direction the beat is going. And I don't wanna lie, the 808s, bruh. The 808s, shit. I love them. Like, I love them a lot, because for me, music, the thing which made me to feel fuck, okay, to fall in love with music was 808s and the keys, bro. Like, I love those. I love them keys and the 808s. But now, bruh, yo, the 808s, they fuck up my energy so bad, bruh. They fuck up my energy so bad. Like, whenever I try to create a song with an 808, or I listen to a song with an 808, like, I just feel drained in a way. Like, I just felt they just, oh, I don't know how to explain it. Like, those lower vibrations, they just, so, like, I'm still trying to move around and figure out what's happening and how to deal with that. And another fucked up thing, bro, like, I guess we had a lot of projects which we planned to we are releasing them in 2024, in 2024. But the challenge again is the fact that zonke izinto zijongelwa ndiyi-one. Ukuthi, okay, Shy needs to mix this, Shy needs to master that, Shy needs to send me my beats, Shy is gonna promote that, Shy is gonna do that. Yeah, I don't mind, I can do that, bro. But then again, I'm not being paid for that shit. I'm not being paid for that shit, and it's not nice, bro. Like I did it. They say I did that a lot, bro. I did that a lot, and it was hard. It was hard, bro. Like, Like some of the songs, when you finally hear them, like you're gonna hear which the shit I'm talking about. There, it was something like it was something which was coming from the bottom of my heart because I was talking like I am talking about the struggle which we were going through, which I was going through, whether it was relationship wise, business wise, music wise, or personally. But whatever you hear in my music, it's something which I'm going through. Like that's my story because me, like, I look at myself as someone who is not so much talkative, and I'm still learning how to communicate with others effectively because even with my team, like, we haven't gotten to that point of being able to communicate fluently. But yeah, there are those people which I can communicate with. So the only place I am able to communicate, the only place where I am able to talk about my feelings is through my music. So most of the stories you're gonna hear there, that's my reality, that's my story, and some of them is my dreams. But then again, yes, it's my story. This is shit. So like, bruh, it's that crazy. Like, yes, like, I'm at that point now, like, where I believe or I need to be in a position of being a student again. Like, it was fun when I started making. Excuse. It was fun when I started making music. Like, I got to learn. Like, if you know what I mean, I got to learn. Like ngafunda like yazi laa nto yongazinto but ube curious ukuthi okay le nto yenziwa kanjani, how do I do this, how do I do that, how do I do that, like that's a curiosity I have, bro. And I love working, bro. I love working and I love music. And there are people I've worked with which is so nice and enjoyable to work with because we do understand each other, and they understand which is this is the role they play and this is the role I play. And speaking of that, like the one of the part which I've enjoyed during my career is a time where the when bensasemthatha eUnitra working with Atlantica BRFM, which consisted of Ulantika, Easy on Sounds, PR Steve, Sage, Ukrasha, and me. Like that was the coolest time in my career, bro. Because like then everybody knew which position they had to play. Sage can make beats, and he's the guy behind the camera. I'm the producer, and I am an engineer. I can be an artist as well. Then BR Steve is that guy who has ideas, some really really dope ideas when it comes to music, and he can listen to music like the way, and he's a dope ass artist. Then Crusher, he's got the look, he's a good rapper, and he has that energy like the way. Then Ezion is a songwriter, he's a musician and an engineer as well. So where when we were working as that team, like it was easy because then like I did not have to be the one who was always making decisions because as them guys like we could think equally. Like I can share ideas and the guys can say no. It's not that we are dismissing your idea. Like yes, we are hearing what you're saying, but the reason we're saying no is because of A, B, and C. And I'll be like, okay, cool. Them niggas when they come up with the reason why they are discarding my idea, like I got to understand. And there are songs which we usually there are a couple of songs which we did with the guys, and then they'd be like, nah, G, this is not the way you're supposed to be doing this verse. Like, yes, I get it. Like all the time, like when you how can I put it? Like when somebody says no to something which you're doing, like you can think, this guy, like I'll put my heart into this thing. Now Agavumi, he's saying that this thing is not cool. Like, bruh, what the fuck? But like, I'll just listen to what the nigga's saying and try to implement what they were advising me to do. And when I listen to the results, I'll find out, oh, flip, this is dope. This is dope. Like, that's what I loved. Like, I love collaborating with people. Right? I love collaborating with people. And when it comes to collaborating, like, I believe in that. Let's just put all our cards on the table, right? Like, I don't have to be. Yes, I may have more experience than some other people, but I also want to hear Uguti, what do you have to say for yourself? What is the vision that you have for yourself? Like, I don't have to be the one. Yes, I may be the producer, but I don't have to be the one who's always at the front line telling you what to do, how to do it, and all the stuff. Nah, bro. Like, you gotta tell me what's your vision. Then we see now, how does it fit together? Then we find a common ground for the both of us. Like, that's what I want, bro. That's what I want. And uh that's in terms of in terms of like e- labels and signings and stuff, like before I was that nigga who felt like, okay, like I don't need to be signed and all that shit because like I want to do this shit on my own. Like, bruh, yeah. You need to ask me about that shit, bro. Like, because I started my own label, Data Empire, and dog, like, it's not easy to run a label without a funds and without a team. Like, dog, like, uh, I still run a label on my own. Like, compared to in terms of music, distribution, music promotion, music production. Like, I make beats, I arrange those beats. I'm an engineer to the artists I work with. I mix those songs, then I master those songs. Then from there, like I design art covers. Then I release that music. Like I paid for distro. Uh, like I need to have data, and I'm gonna push those songs. And you're gonna find out, Gucci, out of those people that I'm working with, that I have I have or had in my label at that time, like there's nothing that they did that much to push themselves. I may push the songs out there, but for them to just say, okay, Danko G for doing this, bruh, Nancy buy 10 rand for airtime or 50 rand for airtime whatsoever, or Nancy drink Joe, like, nah, that shit doesn't happen. So, like, I learned a lot, bruh. Like, I learned a lot. 2023 has been, like, it has been an eye opener for me, and it has been a lot. Right? It has been a lot. There have been good times, good experiences, and there have been bad times, like which I feel like, if I could turn back and undo some of the things I did, like I could, but yeah, I can't. I can't. So to the people like whose hearts are broken, to people who have disappointed, I'm sorry. It's part of life. I guess ukuthi ngizawudila nekhama yam when I get to it. But yeah, it is what it is, Joe. It is what it is. So, and I'm glad ukuthi mhlambe I got to experience what I got to experience while umdeselapho in the position of now, with no huge financial backings, even komntu and all the stuff, so that because there's a saying ukuthi uthixo uyakwazi, like you can pray for something and God doesn't give you that. The reason for him not it's not like God did not hear what you are asking for or what you're praying for. It's just the matter that the environment that you are currently in is not suitable for what you are asking for, or God is not willing to give you what you are praying for, because he or she knows that if he gives you while you're in the environment to go, you're definitely gonna lose that. So he gotta first remove the people which are around you and put you in a better environment for you to receive what you're asking for. So I believe that's the case even for me. I believe that's the case for me because, bruh, I am nowhere near where I wanna be, dog. Like, there's a long way that I still wanna go, and for 2024, like, I wanna be out there. I wanna be releasing music. I wanna be collaborating with people. I wanna be creating more content. I want to start presenting my brand to people. I want to network with people. I want to talk with people, like all the stuff. And a lot. I want to do a lot, bro. I want to do a lot. There's a lot. Like I want to be out there, outgoing. Like there's this box, like which I put myself into. Like I believe it is time for me to get out of this box which I've put myself into and start being a butterfly. Like be out there. I guess 2023 was a time when I was still in a cocoon, yeah, all away, feeling that pain and all the stuff. So that things was to fly. So yeah, more blessings. I feel it's more blessings. Like enjoy your festive. Be safe.